20 college basketball games today, Friday, January 23rd. I'm breaking down the top three matchups on the board with a free play in each game. Hi, I'm Wade, back with Proven Wagers. And before we get into today's slate, a quick recap from our last video. At the time of recording this, yesterday's games have not completed yet, so we will have to recap those on the next video. So let's get into the numbers for today's game. Game number one, we are breaking down number 24, St. Louis, 18-1, 6-0 in conference versus St. Bonaventure, 12-7, 1-5 in conference. St. Louis has been the far more efficient offensive team. They're averaging almost 90 points per game while shooting almost 60% effective field goal percentage, which ranks among the top teams nationally. St. Bonaventure, by comparison, averages around 78 points per game and shoots just 52% effective field goal percentage, making it much harder for them to keep pace. If St. Louis controls tempo defensively, St. Louis can separate even further. They allow just 69 points per game, holding opponents to 42% effective field goal percentage, ranking near the top nationally in shot quality prevention. St. Bonaventure allows 74 points per game and struggles to consistently contest shots, especially inside the arc, where St. Louis excels as one of the best 2-point scoring teams in the country. Power ratings also strongly favor St. Louis with clear advantages in predictive rating, last 10 performance, road efficiency, conference play, and first half metrics. When you combine elite shooting efficiency, defensive discipline, and consistency across multiple categories, I believe this profile supports St. Louis creating and maintaining separation even in a road environment. Take St. Louis minus 8.5. All right, next let's break down Indiana 12-7, 3-5 in conference versus Rutgers 9-10, 2-6 in conference. This matchup sets up as a clear efficiency and shot quality edge once you line the numbers up. Indiana has been the far more efficient offensive team. They're averaging just under 82 points per game and shooting 56% effective field goal percentage, while Rutgers sits at 70 points per game and just 46.6 effective field goal percentage. Indiana also does a better job taking care of the ball, and their ability to generate cleaner possessions matter in a game where Rutgers can struggle to score consistently in the half court. Defensively, Indiana holds the stronger profile as well. They allow just under 70 points per game and hold opponents to 46.8% effective field goal percentage, compared to Rutgers allowing 74 points per game and 51.6% opponent effective field goal percentage. Rutgers does rebound well and can hang around at home, but Indiana's shot quality on both ends and overall efficiency gap gives them a strong path to create separation over 40 minutes. Power ratings also supports Indiana with advantages in predictive rating, last 10 performance, and road splits. When you combine the scoring efficiency edge with the defensive efficiency gap, the matchup profile supports Indiana being able to cover this number even away from Bloomington. Take Indiana minus 7.5. And finally, let's break down Ohio State. My 13-5, 5-3 in conference versus number 3 Michigan, 17-1, 7-1 in conference. Michigan is clearly the more explosive offensive team. They're averaging almost 93 points per game, shooting almost 60% effective field goal percentage, ranking among the best offenses in the country. Michigan also dominates inside, ranking top 5 in both 2-point percentage and total rebounding, which helps them control pace and create separation against weaker components. That said, Ohio State is built to stay competitive in games like this. Defensively, they limit opponents to 47.8 effective field goal percentage and do a solid job contesting shots without fouling. Ohio State also rebounds well enough on the defensive glass to avoid extending scoring runs, which is critical when facing a high-powered offense like Michigan. Offensively, Ohio State is efficient enough to answer stretches. They're shooting 56.6 effective field goal percentage and average over 83 points per game, showing they can score without relying on volume shooting. When you combine the scoring efficiency and their ability to slow the game defensively and finish possessions, I think the matchup profile here supports Ohio State staying within the number, even if Michigan does control the game overall. Take Ohio State plus 16. And hey, if you are enjoying these free videos, all I ask is that you hit the like button and drop a comment below with your favorite bet today. If you want to follow every free video we drop, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you get instant alerts. And just to remind everybody, these free video picks are mostly leans. Sometimes they do make my official card. The only way to follow the bets I'm actually putting real money on is to be a VIP client through one of the links in the description. If you head over there, you'll find a free trial. And don't forget to follow me on X and Instagram at Proven Wagers. And I'll be back with you guys again tomorrow.